Hello everyone, my name is Mateo-Tube. Welcome back to another episode of Run8. We are here in the Mojave yard with the train that I'm currently taking to Bakersfield. And we took a stop here because we have a couple industries we have to service in the area. So while we're here, we have to do some switching and deliver to a couple of industries. Two of the industries we are delivering to are right there. We have POC, or Paramount, as well as NKR Industries right there. And then we have another industry we are serving a little bit further down the line called USA Services. And without further ado, let's get on. So, if we look at what we got here, we have Geo. Geo is going to be going up to Bakersfield. There's an industry there called Geo. This is going to be going to Bakersfield. POC, as well as NKR. These are the cars we need. POC is going to be going to that first factory right there, and NKR is going just over there. I think NKR also has a couple boxcars they need if we go over here. That's Sun. These are all going to Bakersfield. Yes. No. This is going to Bakersfield. We need USA. These are going to be going a little bit further down the line. What else do we got here? No, these are going to Bakersfield. That's going to Bakersfield. KTS is going to Bakersfield. NKR. Here we go. So basically, we need to take these cars, put them down the line, then we need to shunt a couple more cars out of the way, get USA, and take them further down the line. So, let's get started. We're going to use these two GP40s today, so let's see here. That already has the brake applied. Let's close that, let's close that, let's open up that. And by the way, did I relinquish the train? Okay, there we go. Now, that should be my train. Alrighty. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move Geo. We're going to move Geo out of the way and probably put it on this track here. And then that will give us access to POC, which is just over here, as well as NKR. So let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more in-cab action today. Because last episode I spent a lot of time flying around and not a lot of time in the cab of the train. So yeah, just to keep it a little bit different, we're going to stay in the cab for the most of this episode, or at least play a little more realistically. It's a little hard when you're working at a hump yard to stay in the cab, because you're constantly moving around, right? You're shunting. But here we're doing different stuff, so we're going to do more in-cab stuff today. And I know I'm going to pass the red light, but that's completely okay. Auto is currently disabled, so yeah, we have full mainline authority today because auto doesn't exist. There we go. Alright, let's do that. Gotta be really careful. Voila. Okay. Jeez. Okay, let's connect that. We will open that up. How does the brake pressure look in here? Brake pressure looks pretty good, so I can open that up. We do have a couple more locomotives connected to this, by the way. Excuse me. We have a DPU unit, and we also have 5 engines, at the other end. Of course. Okay, so what I need to do is disconnect here. Okay. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's open up the coupler and set off. Oh, that's not what I need to do. Hold on one second. I need to make sure that this doesn't... I'm afraid that those engines are going to start up. Hold on. I need to... There we go. Put that there. We'll put the tankers just over here for now. Okay, now let's back up into the siding. We are plenty far enough away. Okay, let's just give it 3 notches here. Should be good enough to get us started. And we'll reverse into the siding. We'll leave these tankers there. And then we'll go to the other end of the train. And we'll grab the cars we need. Send them to NKR and POC. And that'll be good. And then we'll get the USA cars. We will attach them to these 2 GP40s. And we'll take them yonder that way, because that's where it's located. So this is the Union Pacific track here. Yeah, Palmdale. So we're here in Mojave as Run 4011. And when we go to D, we're going to start here in the Union Pacific, Southern Pacific, Palmdale cutoff. So we got to head a little bit down. I think it's somewhere near Dennis, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a little bit down, but not too far away. Okay, and if I set this properly, the train should turn right there. And it turns. It doesn't turn. It turns. Okay, there we go. Let's give it some power. We're going a little bit slow. 5 miles an hour. We have a BNSF approaching, which isn't really beneficial to anybody. But that's fine. That BNSF can just do his thing. Actually, you know, we could probably get the BNSF to go. Let's see here. If we set the track to that, set it to that BNSF should be able to go. Okay, that should be good right there. Why do I feel like those cars are just going further and further away? I don't even know. Okay, that BNSF is somewhere else. Let's give him some mainline access. We'll go to there. He'll go this way, and that'll be... where... oh, no. Where would he be? Oh, yeah, he'd be here. On the BNSF Sanborn to Barstow. So, once we do that... I don't know where... oh, this BNSF is going this way, so we'll give him that. We'll allow the BNSF to go right there. I know that if you've never seen this before, this might look like a whole bunch of jazz. So we'll have him go there. This guy, I'm not too sure where this guy's going. Actually, you know what? Let's just do some dispatching for a second. Okay, you're right here. So if you've never seen dispatching, sometimes I do my own dispatching. So if we go here, he's BNSF 9062, right here in Hinckley. If I click this, his light will turn to green, and he'll be able to go forward. So I'm just going to allow him to move probably all the way to right there. That one BNSF that was right here is moving. There we go. And this guy will start moving. There you go. I gotta say, I love this game for the dispatch system. You could literally play as, like, a controller, and it's kind of fun. Okay, well, let's get back to the train here. Disconnect this. Close that. Close that. We will open up the coupler. Alright. Get the brakes off. There we go. Alright, we're good. Now, I could give myself a green light if I wanted to. Check that out. Boom. We have a green light. I'm cheating the system. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put that light on, and we're gonna flip this to there. There we go. Okay. Don't think we should have a Union Pacific coming. No, we don't have... wow. We really don't have a lot of trains here. It's a very, very empty, the main line... excuse me, let me learn how to speak English, maybe. Not a lot of trains going through here at this time, apparently. Look at the sway. I love the sway on these older tracks. If you go that way, there's a track right there, and it heads that way. I want to say that goes to another railroad, which I don't own that currently. I thought about buying it, but I don't think I will. At least not right now. But look kind of cool. But there's a whole bunch of factories down there. I actually think that there's a coal mine or something like that that you can service. If you're to follow this track. And it goes that way. Okay. Have we attached? Ah, there we go. Not what I meant to do. Not mean to honk the horn, but that's great. Okay. Let's go here. Connect that. How is the brake pressure doing on that? That is doing fine. Let's connect that to open that up. Open that up. I'm a little bit concerned. Why do you sound like you're high idle throttle? I don't understand. Okay. Close that up. Close that up. I need to back this train up. Shoot. Would it hurt? Oh, God. Oh, gosh. That was a little bit scary. I don't know why it was doing that. Okay. What I want is I'd like to turn these engines off. Let's turn them off. We don't need them right now. Well, that doesn't really help me now, does it? Okay, well, Okay. Let's go fly over here for a second. I think I need to turn all these engines off, or else I'm gonna run into an issue where these engines are gonna try to pull the frame. They're gonna try to pull the train forward, and it's gonna be a little bit problematic for me. So let me just put on the handbrakes of these engines so that they don't go anywhere. They're gonna try to pull the entire train forward, and it's gonna not help me at all. There we go. That's literally all I needed. I just needed to push that forward, and now this can uncouple. Bam. Okay. Question of the month. You reckon that maybe we should unload this first? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think it's just going to be easier. Let's go and unload this at the factory. Let's figure out our route, though. Can you like, stop? Okay, that guy's just going to stop and be fine with it. I need you to go that way. Once you go that way, you're going to go that way. And I need to move this. Hopefully I have this set properly. Yes, NKR is in the back, so we should be fine. Okay. Nope. I want this. There we go. Nice thing about this factory is we literally just have to drive in here. All right, let's get the show on the road. And that's good. Okay. There we go. We're moving. Slowly but surely. This is a very heavy train as well. All these cars are full. So, yeah. Not fun. Although, oh gosh. That's a little scary. Why are you like that? What? What? It is. It's valid routing, though. But it's valid. It is. It's just because the game is freaking out because over here, I don't have the yard going straight through. So it thinks that I'm heading towards a dead end, basically, which is why the lights are red, but that's perfectly fine. It's not going to kill us if we keep going. There we go. And now that BNSF that's coming just behind us, he's going to go this way. So we have this track that's right here. He's going to go that way, and that's going to be on the Sanborn to Barstow. He's eventually going to get to Barstow. And what is his destination, actually? I'm not too sure. Maybe he's going to the Barstow Yard. And he's going to force me to have to... I'm going to have to do more train shuffling. Which I haven't finished that yet, by the way. Our trains are still as we left them in the previous episode. There was an AI doing some weird stuff when I logged in, but that's because I forgot to relinquish the AI that was doing the AI humping. But that's perfectly fine and normal. There we go. And let's just flip that on. Okay. It'll be perfectly fine. Jeez. Are we going downhill? Oh yeah, we are. It's not even like we're going... I mean, it's just a negative 0.50 grade. Negative 0.50. It's not even like it's 1%. It's less than 1%. Although the track speed is 15 and I'm going 18 miles an hour right now. There we go. POC. We'll get these unloaded. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take, but... Alright. This game would be perfect if they had like a short line railroad. They need to add a short line railroad. That would be a lot of fun. Which actually, I think they do have a couple short line railroads. But just with these physics and, you know, just driving on an old set of train track would be a boatload of fun. Jeez Louise. Okay, put a stop. Jeez. Yeah, okay. I underestimated the brake power. Wow. Okay. That's really heavy. Okay, then I guess what I'm going to have to do is just reverse this a little bit. Wow, okay. I kind of underestimated how heavy this is. It certainly is taking a little bit of time to stop, isn't it? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this string of POC cars on this track here. Then we're going to have to use the main line to get the NKR consist. There we go. Oh, man. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Because, yeah, obviously we can't, yeah. Whoa, can you chill? Alright, let's put on the brakes. Because clearly this train enjoys rolling. Oh, no. Well, that might be a little bit problematic. Okay, then this is what I'm going to do. There we go. I'm going to put this in neutral. We are going to take these two train cars here. We're going to put them in the second siding. Because clearly they don't fit. Clearly they're not fitting. Okay, close that. Close that. Open up the coupler. That's what I wanted to do, right? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, back in the train cab we go. And we will slowly head off. And in the meantime, there is that BNSF that I said was going to be passing us. There's the train at the yard. Alright, let's flip this. Let's put this into reverse, and we'll reverse this into the amazing siding. Okay. Okay, slowly but surely. Let's give it some speed here before we completely die. We're only going 7 miles an hour. Okay, that should do just about right there. Oh. Thank gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I almost put the train into emergency. That wouldn't have been beneficial. Okay, let's put on that. We'll put the lights to dim. Those lights are already on. Perfectamundo. Okay. And eventually we're going to have to pick these back up, but that's for a later day. Okay, let's close that, open up the coupler, and we will go grab NKR and put it into its appropriate siding. Okay, on-cell. I think on-cell is that right there. So let's allow this train to keep going. Let him just do his thing, and if we need to stop him, we can always stop him. I don't think we have any Union Pacifics. No, we have a CSX, actually. I think the CSX is probably going to take the BNSF route over there. So actually, we could get this BNSF going. There we go. Pretty sure that's where he wants to go. And if it's not, then big rip. Man, okay, we have a lot of trains here. Look at this. All these trains are stopped because auto is not enabled. But I can't enable auto right now because of the fact that I'm doing switching on the main line, and auto's going to be like, no, you can't switch on the main line. How dare you switch on the main line? There's trains coming, even though they're like 50 million miles away from me. Auto wants to make sure the entire line is clear, which I do overhear that they are, they're probably going to be updating auto. Auto is a new feature that came out with this game. He's the automatic dispatching feature. So if you go up here and you say enable auto, he will basically do everything here for you so that you don't have to do it, which can be extremely helpful if you just want to drive trains. In this case, he can sometimes be a little bit problematic because we want to drive trains, but we can't do the appropriate switching we need to do while he's there. Okay, awesome. And we still have boxcars we have to take. Okay. Okay, slowly but surely. Hung! Oh, like a glove. Like a glove. Alrighty, let's get that connected, get that connected. That's already connected. What does that look like? That's good. Should be able to open that up. Should be able to open that up. Nice. Okay. Turn the lights on dim. That's good. All these are released. Okay, good. And POC is what we needed to... Okay, brakes are applied. NKR, brakes are not applied. Okay. Brakes are not applied. Close that, disconnect that, open up the coupler, and we should be able to head off. Let's see, how is that CSX doing? That CSX is a little bit behind us. BNSF is moving in, Union Pacific's moving in. I'm not sure where this guy is. Okay, this guy wants to go there, I imagine. Okay. Okay. Should be good right about there. And of course, we're going uphill now, so stopping should be just a tad bit easier. And I don't know why my rail driver feels like it's going to fall off its desk. Flip that. Okay, flip that. There we go. And you know what? For the sake of it, we're going to fly over here. And it's got one of these modern stand-up switches. Where do I put you? I'd imagine... let's see here. If I go there, that's going to turn on industry tags. I'd imagine Boxcars would probably go in here. I feel like Boxcars would go in the shed. And just looking at this, I'd imagine that the tankers would probably go here. They're closer to the rest of the tanks. It would only make sense. I guess we'll have to see. Okay. We have the door open. Woo. And you know what's funny? When I first loaded into the game before recording, it was snowing in-game, which is a little bit weird. Does it snow in a place like this? I don't think it does. I honestly don't think it snows in a place like this. Alright. We should stand right here so we can see exactly where we're going instead of in the engine where we can't really see everything perfectly. Honestly have a feeling this isn't going to fit. Okay. Yep, it's fine. Okay. Ho! Bring it to a stop. We should be able to stop. We're on a negative 70 grade right here. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yep. I stopped earlier than I wanted to. Come on, don't lose the momentum. Okay, we lost momentum. Push it forward just a hair. And it's okay if we hit the buffer. The buffers are indestructible in this game, at least as far as I can tell. The buffers are beasts. They don't, literally nothing passes them. Hing! Oh, jeez. That was violent. Ah, it fits. I'm not sure if this last one is in here, though. Should be. Okay, let's put on the brakes. We'll put on the brakes for this one and this one. And we will disconnect this. Close that. Close that. We'll open up the coupler. And we'll disconnect that. There we go. Now, before I move this all the way back to the yard, I'm going to go back. I'm going to relinquish the train, and we're going to go back to the yard and take the other BNSF that's over here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. What? Oh, gosh, that scares me. You know what? This train didn't fit in the yard. That's why I had to remove the lumber cars, because this train is so long, it actually didn't fit. Yeah, it didn't fit. So what I need now is... Oh, NKR. Good. I need to remove NKR. While we're at it, I also need to get USA. But we'll get USA on the second run. Okay. You know what I'm going to do then? Okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... we're going to disconnect that. Close that. Disconnect that. Put on the brakes for that. There we go. And I'm going to start up one of these locomotives. There we go. And then we're just going to push this train off to the side, probably into this siding right here. We'll bring the GP40 over, we'll grab the NKR, and we'll reverse it all the way down to the factory. Excuse me. Okay, let's take this train here. Let's back it up so we can disconnect the boxcars. This train doesn't want to move. Apparently it doesn't want to move. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to get inside. Why don't you want to move? Is it because the handbrake is enabled? No, handbrake isn't enabled. That's why, probably. Is that set to run? That is set to run. There we go. Boom. Well, that did it. That did it. For some reason, did that do it? It did it. Yeah, it did it. Perfect. Okay. And for now, we'll just park it in this siding here. Or I could even park it over there if I wanted to, but that's not what I'm going to do. I don't feel like it. Put the brakes. Okay. Do that. Let's release the brakes. Put this into reverse. Okay, let's reverse this into the siding. And we will get the GP40, take these boxcars away. And then we need to get USA and put that to where it needs to go. Alright, I guess we'll just leave this right here. We're going to eventually need this locomotive to take the rest of this to Bakersfield, but for now we'll just leave it right here because I don't need it anymore. Alright, let's get the show on the road. And where I need you to go is this way. You're going to go in there, and I also would like you... Let's just make sure this is set properly. You need to go on this track here, don't you? Yes, you do. Excuse me. Gosh, I don't know why I have the hiccups every time I start recording. It's like it's just classic. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Okay. So I just want to check real quick. Let's see. POC. Let's see. Are all these working the way they should be? Where's Mono? Where the heck is Mono? Oh, and Chem. Oh. You know what this is? These are industries that are actually over there. And apparently some cargo is actually ready to be taken from them. However, I'm not going to do that yet because I would like to take this train up to Bakersfield. Maybe on the return trip, that's what we'll do. I'll take this train up to Bakersfield. We're going to do some locals with that. And then once I'm done with Bakersfield, I'll take this BNSF back. We're going to take a bunch of cars back. And while we're at it, we're also going to take the cars that are waiting at those factories over there. So that's how we're going to do it. And it appears that a particular CSX locomotive is approaching. Giving myself the go-ahead. Okay, here we go. I should probably slow down. We're going like 30 miles an hour, and the speed limit's like 10 through here. But that's fine. We'll just give it 3 so we don't lose all of our speed and go ridiculously slow. This is a type of game where speed limit isn't going to kill you. It's not like Train Simulator where you go 1 mile over the speed limit and the game's like, death. You have chosen death. Going 1 mile over. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? Going 1 mile over the speed limit. You know how bad that is? Meanwhile, in this game, they just don't care. By the way, if you are interested in my roleplay series or you want to do multiplayer, as I'm thinking about it currently, join my Discord. I might be doing some of that in the future, so if anybody is interested in joining that, it would be amazing to have you along if you are interested. Look at that. Oh, you know, I think I hitched a ride on this CSX train while I was playing by myself a little while ago. Yep, he's all Run8 boxcars, probably auto rack or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, you guys like those transition shots? Oops, I don't mean to flip that. I don't want to flip that. Do you guys like those transition shots where I'll show, like, AI driving? Let me know. One thing that I like to do in this game, and I found myself doing this the last couple of episodes, is I use the AI as, like, a bridge to our next activity. So, for example, if we're moving down a straight track like this, for example, maybe we're moving at slow speeds. Instead of just jumping to the next section, maybe there's an AI passing by and I get like a cool shot of the AI moving by. And then when I jump, you know, when I start the recording again, we're in the next section. You know, instead of just immediately jumping ahead, we have some time to kind of chill. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Kind of like that, maybe. Where the train is just moving, and it's like... It's a transition to the next area, instead of immediately jumping in. Videography, I guess. Right? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on the brake, because we're going really fast. Oh, like a glove. That was actually not half as bad as I thought it was gonna be. How are you doing with air oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, the air pressure is, like, non-existent. Okay. Then I guess what I'll do is connect that, we'll open that up, and we'll partially open that up so that this can fill with air. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna run all the way over here, to get USA. So we have 84 GUI. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Do I want to do that, though? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to close that. Close that. We're going to disconnect that. We're going to leave USA where it is. And I hear AI talking in the background, apparently. Is there another train coming, by the way? I'm not too... Oh, yeah, we have BNSF coming. Look at that. Where are you? Oh, you're here now. Okay. Hold on. I need to get my life together. Let me... Ah, okay. You... need to continue. Go that way. Go that way. And go that way. If you're heading in the right direction, go that way, please. Go that way. And you can continue. There we go. Hopefully that guy's facing in the right direction, right? Right? That guy's facing in the right direction. Yes, he's going to start moving. Sorry, doing two jobs at once here. Okay, that should be good. To open. Very good. And what we will do is release the parking brake. Nope, I don't think that's going to help me. Shoot, I don't think that's going to do what I need it to do. Big rip. No. Can you please not reverse? Like, that would be awesome. I bet you the coupler reattached. Yep, the coupler reattached. Coupler reattached. Okay, so all we need is NKR. What we're going to do is KTS, 84L, and GUI, we're going to leave in this siding right here. We're just going to leave it right here, and then we're going to get USA, and we're going to send these off to where they need to go. I'm not entirely sure how many here are set to USA. Quite a number of them. Okay, and then we have more GUI. Okay. And Sun. Yeah, we have a lot of grain cars here. Okay, quite a bit more than I thought we did. Okay, that should be good right there. Let's put on the brakes. Flip that, and we'll go into that siding. In the meantime, I will stand right here, keeping guard and making sure that nothing happens. And because of the fact that this is NKR and this is KTS, that's also why I'm standing right there. We have any trains approaching, by the way? No, we don't. We have BNSF that's approaching. Let's get that guy rolling. Let's get that guy rolling, get that guy rolling. We should have a BNSF passing us very shortly. But to get that, we're going to get that going. That guy's going to go there. That guy's going to be able to move forward. Oh, gosh. Wow, okay, this siding's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I actually thought we weren't going to fit. And plus, I also... This is why you don't dispatch and drive trains at the same time, because I was focusing on the dispatch board, and, well, clearly I wasn't paying attention to my speed, now was I? Okay. I need to do that because Mateo is a moron. Okay, NKR, there we go. Well, at least now I know that this yard is a lot bigger than I think it is. Close that, disconnect that. Release the brakes. Enable the brakes, excuse me. Wow, okay. This is a lot larger than I thought it was. I literally thought this train wasn't going to fit inside. Okay, so... I need you. Okay. Can you do me a favor and reverse? Ah, voila. There we go. Okay. Open that up and go forward. Onward to victory. Unless you just reattached. Okay, there we go. So that's now detached. I'm going to... Should I put a flag on that? No, I'm not going to put a flag on it. We don't need a flag. And I just noticed something. We have a little bit of a problem here. I don't think this train's going to fit. We have at least one tanker. We have a tanker that's in the way. I just realized that. Okay. So that means that what we're going to need to do is remove this oh gosh, I'm reversing. I'm reversing. Okay, we have a tanker that's in the way. We're going to have to fix that. Clearly, I underestimated the grade. We're at a negative 1% grade here. Actually, though, that's downhill, right? Or is that... That's... Oh. It's a negative 1% grade going that way. Wow, okay. So, clearly I underestimated how much that can affect our train. The fact that it stopped us almost completely and caused us to roll backwards into what we just dropped off. Clearly I didn't think that was going to happen. Okay, that'll do right there. Wow. See, I even underestimated the size of this siding here. I thought we weren't gonna fit. Yeah, maybe I think our train's longer than it really is. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's the issue I'm having here. Did I actually? Oh yeah. I was gonna say, how about we go on this track? But that's where the lumber cars are. Okay. Well, let's start reversing this train all the way to NKR. These lights appear to be off. No BNSF trains are coming, so that's fine. We're free. Ouch. Jeez. My reverser just injured my hand. I have a cut on my hand, and my reverser just, like, scratched it. Dang reverser. Bad reverser. Okay, let's start slowing down, shall we? Because yeah, this train is approaching a little bit quicker than I would like it to. And obviously this train is backed right up against the buffer, so we would like to be a little bit cautious, wouldn't we? Before we derail something, because we go a little bit too quickly. Alright. Oh, gosh. Push! We're on a negative 0.7 gradient. Certainly you'll roll down the hill. I'm just going to maintain speed here. Slowly but surely, because we need to push one of these two tankers out of the way. I'm thinking just one tanker out of the way will do. And then, I don't know if all these boxcars are going to fit. They should fit, but in case they don't fit, we'll have to be really careful, just in case. Okay, I'm going to turn the lights to dim. Hang! Oh, geez. Am I the only one that felt that? Okay. Connect that. Open that up. What does the brake pressure look like in this? Looks perfectly fine. Open that up. And should we take two of these? You reckon that'll be fine? I reckon that'll be okay. I reckon we can shimmy it in. Okay, should be good right there. Okay, let's close that. Let's close that one. Let's disconnect that. We'll open up the coupler. And we will pull this forward. Okay, that should do right there. Let's put on the brakes. There we go. Should do right about there. Well, dynamic brake, put that brake on, put this to neutral. Okay, we should be able to just shimmy this right in. I'm going to release the brakes, and we're going to slowly, ever so carefully, slowly, move this in. I would have thought that maybe this train would have wanted to move, but apparently it doesn't want to without giving it any power. Even though we're going downhill, unless now we're going uphill, even though I thought we were going... Yeah, see, now we're going downhill. And we just want to coast this in, because as of right now, we're going 8 miles an hour. 8.5 miles an hour. 9 miles an hour. Almost 10. There we go. Ever so carefully push this in. And then that'll be it for NKR for right now. And we have like some 60 hours that it'll take for this to unload. Maybe that's what I'll do. Now that I'm thinking about it. The industries that are a little bit north of here have finished unloading and loading all the cargo they need to load and unload. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take those up to Bakersfield, and then I'll bring them back to Barstow for sorting. But I don't think I'm going to do that. There we go. That should be good right there. Please continue. Continue. Maybe. Violently push that forward. Hang! Dang. Okay. Put that to neutral. Release that. And we can put the brakes on that. And unfortunately, it doesn't fit. Nope, it doesn't fit. Which is a little bit unfortunate. This freight car right here isn't in the siding. You can see those orange dots. Those orange dots right there. And these two freight cars here are out of the dots. So that's a little bit unfortunate. All right, well then that's fine. You know what we can do? We can leave these in that one siding. We'll leave it in that siding for later. And when we come back to pick these up after they're done being unloaded and everything like that, we'll put these two in that siding and they will be unloaded at some point. Can you maybe? Thank you. Okay, that should do right there. Let's give it a break. Break. There we go. I freaked out for nothing. Detach that. Close that up. Close that up. Can open the coupler. And we will go forward back to the yard. And we're going to have to do some shimmying. Also turn on the light while I'm at it. There we go. Alright, so I've been doing some switching here. If we look at the map here, we do have a BNSF coming. He's going to be coming from that way. So he's going to come around the bend here. We might see it before we leave to go to USA. which is the USA services, apparently. I don't know. I guess they need the grain carts for something. Alrighty. Let's bring the train to a stop. Let's get USA. USA is going to be a little bit weird to shimmy. Alright, let's flip that. And let's get the GP40 reversed into the siding. So I think we're going to have to go on the main line. If we want to be lazy about this, we're going to have to go on the main line. Or something I could do is, instead of going on the main line, I pull the grain cars into. Oh no, I can't do that because this train's in the way. I pull the grain cars into this track here, and then I put the lumber cars behind the BNSF DPU units, I think is what they call it. And then I put the lumber cars out of the way. That way I can go on this track and then just reverse here, pull them straight out. Oh my god, stop. Hey! Wow, be glad the brakes are powerful enough. That was a little scary. This is why we don't talk, and this is why we don't plan and drive at the same time. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yep, that's why we don't drive and plan at the same time. Close that. Close that, and open up the coupler, and then we should be able to roll forward. Okay. Nice. I see a train over there. I see a train over there. I see two trains. Whoa. Alright, that should do right there. Let's put on the brakes. We're at a 1.3 grade here, so that's not fun. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's put this into reverse. We'll park them into this track right here, just because the main is very busy. We have a train right there. We got a train right here. The main is extremely busy, so it would require us to have to wait for a bit. Although it'd be kind of cool to do some rail fanning. Let's not have to use the main if we don't need to. And in this case, I'm not going to use the main. Unless we have a Union Pacific coming, which I don't think we have. Union Pacific. We have one Union Pacific over here, although I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. Alright. Put on the brakes. Don't put on the emergency. Wow, that guy's running bingo fuel. You can see because of his tag. That guy's running bingo fuel over here. Man, maybe he's running very heavy. Ooh! This is the train from last episode. This train came from Barstow. When we were doing shunting, this train passed us. Oh, that's actually pretty epic. Alright, close that, disconnect that. We are going to have to put on that and put on that. Okay, and we're almost home free. Alright. No. Oh, yep. I want to reverse this just a hair. Just because the coupler is stretched. Okay, that should be good right there. Now we can open up the coupler and drive forward. I have a playlist. It's just called Run8. When I do start my roleplay series, I will be making a separate playlist for that. But I do have a Run8 playlist that I'm currently building. It's got, I don't know if you can access it, but it does have my bar style humping tutorial on it. I never uploaded it because I didn't want to, but it does have that there. If anybody would like to watch it, if it's available, I suppose you can watch it. It's not public, it should be private, but I don't know. If it's there and you want to watch it, why not? It's a terrible video, that's why it's not public. Which actually, funny thing is, I was looking at my YouTube videos, some of my really old ones when I was more ignorant, an ignorant younger person. Some of those videos, like, over time, they've grown to have, like, a ton of dislikes. Like, I think one of my most disliked videos, I think, has about 24 likes and 26 dislikes. And I was looking at that and I'm like, yeah, I was ignorant then. I don't feel bad about it. Jeez, does this grade just keep getting less and less? Like, I feel like it's a negative 1.5, and then it's like -2, and now it's -1, and then it's like -0.7 for a couple seconds. Man, I don't know. And somebody's honking the horn outside my window? What do you say we give this BNSF here the green light? Need to move it there. There we go. BNSF, you get the beautiful orange light, which will allow you to go to right there and then stop. We have a CSX right there that's stopped, apparently. Oh, interesting. Okay. Green light. That means go, right? Last I checked, it means go. Jeez, can you slow down, train? This is what going downhill does. Ah, we're racing. We have equalized speed here. Let's enjoy the great wheel here and see the physics. 20 miles an hour. Actually, this guy's going like 18 miles an hour. Excuse me. He's going a little bit slower than I am. All right, lumber cars. Time to move a bunch of lumber cars. How fun. We're gonna crash! Oh my gosh! And I'm also losing my voice, I notice. Ah, we're gonna crash! No! Oh wait, no, we're not gonna crash. It's fine. The track was switched properly, because I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna end up jinxing it. I was gonna say, well, because I'm a professional, but the moment that I say that, then everything's gonna just collapse, and we're gonna crash and derail, and yeah, it wouldn't be fun. Hing! Oh. I was gonna say like a glove, but that didn't work. There we go. Okay, connect that up. Partially open that, partially open that. Actually, no, we're gonna open it up completely. Are you good? You're good. And that train has come to an end. They got the EOTD on the back. It's rolling. All right, let's open that up. There we go. And we're just going to push them into these tankers here. And we'll just leave it there until we're ready to go tomorrow. Okay. Almost there. Slowly but surely. Okay, there we go. Put it to a stop. Okay. Put that to neutral. Let's get that attached, connected, partially open that up. You are good to go, so we can actually fully open that up. And I will release the brakes. There we go. Let's push this into the siding. And we'll leave this here. We will go get the grain cars, and we'll go down to USA. There we go. Murica. We'll go down to Murica, apparently. Can you not go in reverse, actually? Sorry. Sorry, wrong way. Wrong way. I need you to go the other way. There we go. Violent, but yep, I need you to go forward. There we go. My bad, I put it in, yeah. Okay, now I can probably put to idle, and we should be able to just flow right in here. Man, no wonder this is just a terrible play. You know, I should have just taken this all up to Bakersfield. Said, you know what, let me take this up to Bakersfield, let's shunt it there, and then let's bring everything down here. But no, that's not what I did. I didn't do that. Alright, now I need to get out of here. I need to disconnect. Oh gosh. Whoa. Calm down. I get that it's going downhill, but that doesn't mean you need to hit me. Doesn't mean you need to hit the poor locomotive. Almost there. Slowly but surely. One day we'll get there. We'll connect these beautiful, these wonderful grain cars. It's also 4 o'clock as well. 4:22. It's 4:30 in real life, which is why usually the time that I have to stop live streaming, which I haven't live streamed solo in a little bit. I have a lot of stuff I have to do on Twitch. I have to work with Mateo-Tube live, so I'm probably going to do that this upcoming week. Let's put that to neutral, and we will turn the light off. And is that all we need to do? Yes, I would like to close the window. Sorry, I'm just going to close the window. Thank you. I'm just going to go over here. That's closed. There we go. Close the window. That door isn't open. Door's not open. Sand can go off because I don't need sand. Gauge lights can go off. That can just stay all like that. Hey. We'll turn off the lights. That's already off. Perfectamundo. We'll go here. We'll set this guy as the lead unit. Shablam. Okay. Alright, let's get ourselves the EODT end of train. Wait, EOTD, not EODT. It's EOTD. The EOTD. There we go. And let's turn off this locomotive while we're at it. There we go. We don't need that locomotive running, wasting fuel. Okay, well now that we have pretty much finished doing all the shunting we need to do, I'm going to enable auto. And I'm going to have auto take over the dispatching, which should help things a little bit here. Alright. Can I, by the way, request... Oh, you know what I need to do? I should probably go here. Tag, and I should change this to... Not YSA, USA. There we go. LOP53 USA. There we go. So now that that's tagged properly, we should be able to start rolling here. Turn on the lights. And we're going to be going downhill, so that we got to be really careful that we don't overspeed here. Because if I imagine, he's probably going to switch this, right? Auto's going to switch this, probably. I don't think that Run8 train's going to... Oh, wait. Is that... Really? Ah, that would be why, because Mateo never connected this. He's a moron. What? Did it really not connect? What happened? I thought I connected that. But, wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so when I heard the EODT whistling, it means that it has brake pressure in the lines, but that must have been from what was there previously. Okay. Alright, well, let's go now. And auto has not changed the line yet, so... Alright, let's slowly move forward now. There we go. Now we're rolling. And now it's just a straight shot up a couple miles. We got a while to go. So I might have to split this into 2 recording sessions. I should be fine to record until 5 o'clock. But then that's probably going to be the end of the episode. And while we're here, I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to see if I can tone the dispatcher. And we are going to request the signal. Which, I was watching a live stream of somebody in this yard, and apparently it took them like an hour to get mainline authority. So that was just a load of fun. Because things happening in my life. Can you flip that to green, maybe? Like, is it that hard? I mean, we can race that. We can. I mean, blah 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 blah. We can race that other train. No, I'm not waiting on at least one other train. I'm not. There's nobody here. Nobody here. You want me to wait for that Run8 train? Okay, I understand. Well, you know what? How about no? How about I just drive forward and I don't listen to you? It's fine. You know what? We can run the red light. We can run the red light because, you know what? It's fine. It's all connected properly. And I would have ran it anyways had I not even been using auto. Can you slow down? Hey! Okay, somehow we're fine. Somehow we're fine. I don't understand. Somehow we're perfectly fine. I don't understand how we didn't derail just then. Alright, let's give the train some throttle. We are going downhill, so we probably don't need to give it too much throttle. We're going to need to ride the dynamic brakes. That car right there. Look at that. That car is just, it's feeling a little bit too squared, I think. I don't know if that was a pun at all. That was probably a really lame joke. Yeah. Meanwhile, that car right there, it's feeling a little bit like a Beetle. Isn't that a Beetle, right? That car? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, 35 miles an hour we go, and the speed limit is 55 miles an hour, so you can go quite a bit quicker. Finally, this is a change of pace, because we've been going at like 2 miles an hour this entire time. Now we can finally speed up and go a faster speed. There we go. What a nice change of pace. Finally, we have streets. I think we do have a town coming up as well. So we're going to go around a bend somewhere, and then we're going to have a town that we're going to have to go through. I think Dennis or Oban. It's near Palmdale, actually. So, yeah, it'll be somewhere around there. And by the way, I should also turn on... Oops. I should take a screenshot. No, I should turn on industry tags while we're here. Can we start going uphill? That would be really fun. We're going to go uphill very briefly. Yes, we're going to start going uphill now. 0.40. And then we're going to start going downhill. You can see that right here. Now, USA should be on the right. But we got quite a distance until then, so... There we go. Alright, we're starting to speed here, so I'm going to put the dynamic brake on here. Just so we can maintain our speed a little bit, because we are speeding. We're going 60 miles an hour. Well, 59, but 60 about. And now we're going to start going uphill, so this should help us a tad. 15% gradient. It'd be nice if we could go uphill more. Going uphill's nice. Going downhill, no nice. No nice. Yeah, it's no nice. There we go. 56 miles an hour, 55, 54. There we go. Speed has been maintained. The peace has been maintained. I'm going to close the windows while we're at it. Or should I just leave them open? I'll leave them open. So we can enjoy the beautiful sounds of the train, shall we? Here we go. Green light. We have like no trains on this route here. We have one Union Pacific coming, and he's really far away, so yeah, we got a little bit of ways away until we see any other trains on this route. And that Run8 train is just about at the siding now. He's a little bit before the yard yet. But look at that. Everybody's moving. Everybody's happy. Now we're going downhill even more, so let's put on the independent brake. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There you go. I'll put it on full. This is just so that we don't have to wear our brakes out. It's like, isn't the dynamic brake? It's like a Jake brake, right? For a train, though. It's like a Jake brake on a train, isn't it? At least that's what I think it is whenever I try to describe it, right? I might be wrong on that. Use like the train's RPMs against it, I think. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on it. I might be completely wrong. I never used to use the dynamic brake until I played this game. Kind of weird how that works. Like, I know they had the dynamic brake in, like, Train Sim World and stuff like that, but I never used it. I never really felt like I had a reason to use it. There we go. Look at that. We're such a tiny little train. Alright. Green light, and we have a road up ahead with streets, and it's fun. Okay. And I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna bother. I need a water bottle, and I ran out of water. I usually put a bunch of water bottles here for when I'm recording and stuff like that, but it appears I forgot my water bottle. Actually, I have a little bit of a water bottle left. It's not enough, but it's something. I've been recording for like 2 hours already, so yep, this game takes about 2 hours to record and about 3 hours to edit, so that's why I don't get it done the same day. That's why I usually record it the night before, and then I edit it the next morning, because it takes too long.
UP detector milepost 387.3, ambient temperature 101 degrees.
Should be having a street coming up. Yep, I see it. And you know what? The railroad crossings along this path here, they actually have a pretty nice texture to them. They have a really nice texture. And we're starting to go uphill now, so let's give the train some throttle. Let's give the train some throttle here. Yep, there we go. We got a street coming up. You know what? I'm not gonna zoom in. I'm just gonna keep the train like this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep it like this, and you know, I'm not gonna touch my mouse because I'm liable to try to zoom in and stuff like that, and it annoys me. It annoys me when I do that. So I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna enjoy the ride. Have a great time. I'm gonna put on the bell because we have a street coming up very shortly. Is this USA right here? This might be USA. I know I just said I wasn't gonna zoom in. Here I am zooming in. Nope, that's not USA. You know what? I'm gonna go like this. There we go. There we go. Put it on 3. I might be honking a little bit early, but that's okay. I kind of underestimated the distance we were away. There we go. No, that was one of the default railroad crossings. Never mind. I should have another one coming up very shortly. Okay. Is that interactable, I wonder? What is this? Nope, it's nothing. It's just random dots on it's just something random on the side of the train. It's nothing. Sorry, Mateo got curious. I have to try to fill in the dead air while we're driving here. Although, you know, would you like to see more editing or less editing? I mean, I'll probably keep the editing the same, but like, would you prefer to just see driving, maybe have it kind of like ambience, maybe? Maybe you wouldn't want me to cut this out? Because, I mean, the reason I'm not going to cut this out is, I mean, half of the journey here, or at least half of this video, is us just driving here. I'm going to cut it out if it's a little bit long. Maybe if I'm a little bit quiet, I might cut it out, but I don't know. Would you prefer more editing, longer videos, shorter videos? I don't really know. So far, at least in the last year or so, this is the best series that I've had so far. It's been getting a lot of views, and I've been very happy, and I would like your feedback, you know? Oops, let's slow down. We're going 60 miles an hour. And suddenly the gradient rapidly changes. There we go. Let's just control our speed. Jeez Louise. There we go. We good. Alright, I'm going to turn that off. There we go. Keep that on neutral. We'll coast it. We'll coast it. How's the lights? Lights are good? Okay. Sorry, Mateo thought he forgot the lights for a second. He did not forget lights. Lights are perfectly fine. Oh, gosh. Man. All right, anybody ready for a single track section? And we have these older train lights here, which I think in real life these were actually replaced.
UP detector milepost 391.1. Ambient temperature 99 degrees.
No defects. That's... Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay, guess he's not going to do it. Not going to tell us about if we have any defects. No defect detector. Maybe it's not a defect detector. No. Oh, no, it's just a milepost. No, not the defect detector. Milepost, defect detector. Blah, 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 blah. Your train is on fire. Stop the train. Stop the train. You should consider a different career as a train driver. That's how damaged your train is. Defect detector out. That's it. Yep. And then you decide, hey, you know what? I'm not going to stop the train. I'm going to keep going to Mojave Yard with a broken freight car. Yep. And that's what I did. I went to Mojave. I had a broken freight car. And, well, we're here in Mojave now. I fixed the freight car. And, well, now today's video began. Excuse me. Actually, last episode began, like 2 days later. Because I was like, all right, when am I going to record this? And then I recorded late yesterday. And then today, now I'm recording this, which I almost didn't record this today. Yep, look at that. We have a town coming up. Woo. I hope that I didn't go ahead of USA. I'm not entirely sure where you... Oh, my gosh. Jeez. We have a negative 130 gradient here. Slow down. Slow down. We're going 65 miles an hour in a 55 zone. Do these trains have, like, those... what do they call it? Like, in some rail routes, if you speed too much, they actually have the power of applying emergency brake. I don't know if these trains are so old that they don't have that system in place. We do have an alerter system, don't we? At least I thought we did. Maybe this train doesn't have an alerter system. Yeah, this train's probably too old. This GP40 is probably a little bit too old. We have a street! We have a street coming up, woo! And a town, and we're gonna probably shatter every window as we go past. Wow, can you slow down? Oh, those are one of the nice railroad crossings. Just look at the texture of these railroad crossings. I like the texture of these railroad crossings as opposed to the default ones. These ones, they look realistic. The other ones, they're okay, but they're a little too, I don't know. They're not, I don't know. They look a little funky. But I think those were the default ones. All right, we'll get the brake off here. We'll get the dynamic brake off because I think we're about to start going uphill now. No, we're still going downhill, apparently. We're still going downhill. Yep, that's just awesome. Let me... Plap. Okay. Yeah, we're going uphill. No, we're not. We're on level. I'm going to flip that. Nope. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, we're still going downhill. It's a negative 0.05%. It's barely even going downhill. You could say it's leveled ground. But honestly, if it was 0.05 gradient, wouldn't you just call that pretty level? Because I mean, yeah, it's going downhill a little bit, but can't you say that flat ground isn't always perfectly flat, right? It's not perfectly flat. I mean, I don't know. Maybe 0.3 gradient really is. I don't know. I mean, I imagine, yeah, maybe you would probably, I don't know. I imagine you'd probably measure it in 0.5, right? I mean, maybe 0.1. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how they measure gradient here. Fine. We have a defect detector in front of us. I'm going to unfortunately have to stop recording for the next, like, 2 hours because family and, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. And then I'll edit it tomorrow. I'm going to get it out very late tomorrow, which is Saturday. Or I'll get it out Sunday, because I do have a live stream with Dragon, and then I have family coming over tomorrow. Other family from somewhere else.
UP detector milepost 396.1.
Milepost detector. No defects, apparently. Functional. Defect detector is a functional. That's great. Is that USA? No, that's not USA. We have a railroad crossing just up ahead. Perhaps we watch the train.
UP detector out.
Jeez, I messed up that horn, didn't I? Wow, I really messed up that horn. And are you... Okay. Wow, I screwed it up. So, I did 2 tones. I did... And then I did 1 long one. So you're supposed to do... when you're honking at streets, you're supposed to do 1 long... You're supposed to do 2 long tones. And then you do a short one. And then you do 1 long one as you're going over the street. Wow, I really screwed that one up. Well, whatever, it's fine. There we go. Okay. It's fine. Fine. Who cares? Nobody cares. Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm going to probably have to stop in a second. I'll probably finish this recording in a couple hours. We do have a street coming up, and I can record for another 30 seconds. Why is this? Discord, why are you crashing suddenly? Discord decides, hey, I'm not gonna work. The heck? Oh, okay. Well, now Discord decides, hey, I'm gonna start working. Can you give power, please? Oh, no. Okay, no, it's fine. Discord is perfectly fine. Discord's working. How about we try again at this street that's up front? My timer's going off. I'll record for another 3 minutes. I'm not going to start the horn sequence yet because we're a little bit far away. Wow. I'm going to set this for another 3 minutes. Oh. Let's try that again. There you go. See, that's how you honk a horn at streets. Alright. Well, what should I do? Should I save the game? Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna save this. In case the game crashes, I'm going to pause it, and I will be right back in like 2 hours. See ya in like 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. It's 8 o'clock now, and I stopped recording at 4:50. So yeah. All right, so we are approaching the destination. It is located between Oban and St. Denis. So just a little bit down, it should be on the left, and I'm going to actually, it should be right there actually. So we're actually going to prepare to stop. I might be, yeah, I think it's a little bit further down, but the drop-off place for the cargo that we have behind us is just a little bit ahead. I'm going to put on my dynamic brake and start to slow down. It might be up there actually. You know what? How about we do some flying so we know exactly where it is? No, it would not be right here. I think it's a little bit further ahead then. There it is. It's right here. So yeah, we're not too far away actually. I mean, we're a little bit of a distance away, but we're not too far away. Okay. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed this episode, and if you're still here, consider giving a like and subscribing. We have a streak coming up. Shoot, I really messed this up, didn't I? Whatever. We can do a really long tone as they sometimes do. That was really annoying. I'm sorry if that bursted anyone's eardrums out. It's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, USA is going to be just on the left coming up. So we're very close to the destination. And I think that's going to be it for today's video. I'll probably drive this train back off screen. I'm going to leave this train in the Mojave yard probably, just because I don't really need these shunter engines. We have, how many shunter engines? We have 5 shunter engines at the Barstow. We have, I think, like 5 at Bakersfield. So I'll probably leave these at the Mojave yard for if we ever need them later down the road. And then I'll take the rest of the train up to Bakersfield. I'll probably do some dancing with it and get it shuffled into locals. And then maybe I'll come back in the next episode and we will do some local jobs in Bakersfield. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Alright, let's give it some power here, because apparently we're going uphill now. Okay, should be just past... I think we have 2 railroad crossings, and then our destination is just on the left. So yeah, alright. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. It's 8 o'clock now. Gosh, I've been recording since 1 o'clock. This is the longest recording session I've had in a while. Well, that's okay. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Detector, milepost 402.1. Ambient temperature 98 degrees.
No defects. No defect detector. Okay, well that's perfectly fine and normal. Okay, so we should be good to stop here at USA, because we don't have any trains coming up anytime soon. We have a Union Pacific.
Milepost 402.1. Stop your train. Stop your train.
What?
Dragging equipment at axle 40. Total
We have
48. Ambient temperature 98. UP detector out.
That takes me by surprise. We have a problem. Okay, well, since the destination is just up ahead, let's go there and see what the issue is. I'm gonna... Let's just keep carrying on here. Wow, okay, so they told us to stop the train. That's a little scary. What do we have going on behind us, then, that the defect detector has warned us? A little bit nerve-wracking. Little bit nerve-wracking. Okay. Alright, USA is just up ahead, so we could probably... I'm just going to give it some power here. Just so that we don't stop completely. Oh, man, I gotta say, this has been a pretty fun run. It's been a while since I've actually done a run like this. I've been doing all these bigger trains and all this shunting, and finally we've been able to have a change of pace where we are able to just fly down the track, honk at streets, and not have to constantly be backing up and reversing. We can just chill in the cab for a little bit. It's a good time. And actually, you know, to be honest with you, I've been recording a lot of this game lately. Like, I was playing a lot solo prior to when I started recording. But then this game did really well. Like, today's video that released, it's done really well so far. So thank you if you're sticking if you're helping me learn English, maybe. If you're sticking along for this, thank you. Okay, how do I do this? I reckon that I should turn. I can't do it. Okay, I need to stop. Because for some reason, Auto doesn't want me to continue forward with my life. So, let's stop here. This would be a great opportunity to check and see what's wrong with our train. Okay. A good opportunity to get out and see what's wrong with our train, because apparently there's a problem, and the defect detector is a little bit mad at us. Alright, put the lights off here. Let's just take a look. I need this on. Here we go. So, if a train car is in purple... something's broken on this one. Ooh. Could it possibly be the wheels, then? What's broken on this? Fix drag equipment. Okay. Defects. Fix high-wide. High-wide. Fix drag equipment. Okay. Well, since that's broken, how about we get into the siding and we'll fix the problem with our tools that we have apparently with us. Obviously we don't have the tools to fix that, so let's just put this in. You know what? I could just fix it right here. Why am I bothering role-playing this? This is not my roleplay series. My roleplay series is going to be coming very soon. My roleplay series would have this. Okay, so how do I do this? I go here, fix drag equipment. There we go. I'm going to guess that it's all fixed now. Okay, good. Railroad crossing. EOTD is still working as it should be. All right, good. Let's carry on. Wow, those lights are really dim. Is there any way for me to brighten these up? You see how dim the gauge lights are? Maybe at nighttime the lights will be a little more brighter. I don't know. Actually, I think there is a setting here that I can change how bright. No, apparently. Recharge cheat. Oh, that's interesting. I can change that. I didn't know that. Realistic, indie brake, DPU, use V2 brakings. Interesting. Okay. No, Mateo doesn't know what he's doing. Is that Union Pacific? Oops. No. Union Pacific. Oh, gosh. That's a little nerve-wracking. We have... Oh, what? Wait, why? Oh. This is not... Okay. Okay. Never mind. So there is a siding just up ahead called Dennis. This isn't Dennis. This right here is not Dennis. Dennis is way yonder. This is, yeah, okay. Mateo needs to chill. Alright, let's get 6 going. Let's open up the windows, shall we? Alright. Nice. Well, we had a defect problem. That's what happens when the defect detector gets mad at you. It says, stop your train, stop your train. It's a little nerve-wracking, doesn't it? Okay. Ooh, yeah. You know, I love this detail. So, when your EODT device at the rear of the train detects movement, it actually catches on this, which is pretty sweet. It does as it would do in real life. Let's see, I'm going to leave that on 2. There we go. And I know we are speeding a little bit, but whatever. It's fine. Who needs Who goes the speed limit nowadays anyways? Right? I don't. Actually, no, that's true. I go the speed limit. I try to go the speed limit. But I mean, come on. We're on a straight line of track here. Certainly it's not going to kill anyone. You know what? And okay, fine. For anybody who would rather me do this, I will just idle the train and we'll idle in here. Or maybe I'll put it on 1 because I'm losing speed faster than I want to lose speed. Gosh, I think my horn button's broken. Mateo just needs to not be paranoid. Okay. Shoot. I think I'm gonna need to fix this. But it's not gonna let me because there's another oh! It lets me! Oh, it lets me. Thank you, Auto. Auto's so nice. Auto actually allows me to fix the problem. Wow, that's the first time Auto actually allows me to do something useful. Alright, I would like to speed up. Thank you. Thank you, game. Wow, it's been 10 minutes already that I've been recording. Jeez. This game is a toxic time waster. I mean, literally, it's been 10 minutes since I started recording again already. Dang. Crazy. Jeez. The rocking back and forth. Love it. What? Horn? Okay. You know what? Let's stick our head out the window here. I just want to see something. Okay, let me put the lights on dim here, and we'll flip this, and we'll ride on the back. Get to hear the EODT doing its whistling thing. I'm sorry if that hurts anybody's ears. There we go. And we will put this into USA. Murica siding. Sorry. You know, funny thing is, I was looking at that, and I was going to make that joke. I was going to look at USA, I was going to be like, Murica, but then it never really worked out. Wow, okay, calm down. Now we're starting to go downhill. Look at these trailers. Let's not focus on the trailers, shall we? Okay, just going to start braking here. We're going 18 miles an hour. Put on the dynamic brake. Okay, that is actually stopping us quite well. This dynamic brake is actually stopping us pretty well. We're on a negative 80 degree. Oh gosh, that's a little scary. That's not a buffer. So if we were to go over that, would we go up and over? Or would it just hit, would we just hit that and we would have no issues whatsoever? Well, I'm going to stop anyways. Can hear the EODT freaking out. Oh. You know, something tells me that this rock is no clip. Alrighty. Okay. So, let's put on a handbrake here. Let's go over here. Let's put on the handbrake. Is that in? Wow, I could have fit a couple more cars in here. You know, isn't it just tradition that I always underestimate how big a siding is? Like, I actually underestimated the size of this siding. I thought that we weren't going to be able to fit in here. I literally do this every time I play. Alright, how about we move the train forward just a hair? I'm going to move it forward just a hair because we don't need to have it. We don't need to have the train squished up right against the buffer here. There we go. We could have it a little far forward. You know what? How about we stand with our coworkers? Although I don't see... Oh, here we go. We're going to stand with our coworkers. Bobby Dillon and Jimmy... Somebody... I don't know. Jimmy... I don't even know. Who's this guy? It's... My summer car has visited Train Simulator, apparently. That's that one guy who's always like, yeah, viva la macaroni when you deliver him firewood. He's that guy. Wow. Okay. That guy has decided to come to the United States and work on BNSF and Union Pacific Railroads, apparently. Viva la macaroni. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. So this is like a yard. Oh, those are floating. Those are floating. Interesting. So this is like a little repair yard then. Okay. Well, that's not why we're here. We are here because we're unloading train cargo. All right. I'm going to put a handbrake on that, and I'm going to put a handbrake on that. This video may be out Sunday. I do have some things that are happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Ideally, this video is going to come out on Saturday, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit this in time just because I have some things going on today, and I have a live stream that I have to attend to, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to edit that. And this video usually takes about 3 hours to process on YouTube, so that means that it would come out at like 5 o'clock. And I don't normally like uploading that late. There we go. Let's stop. Okay. Well, I would like to think that a fair day's of work has went out today. As you can see, the sun is actually going down. And it's 17:06. So that would be 5 o'clock. Give or take. 5 o'clock. Right? 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock. Yes, excuse me. It'd be 5 o'clock right now. Which means that only one in-game hour passed. Really? Only one in-game hour has passed? And yet I feel like I've been recording since like 2 p.m.? Interesting. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoy, make sure to give it a like. I am going to hopefully be starting my roleplay series very soon. All I have to do is finish building the map for it, and I have to start doing some writing for it. Since it's going to be kind of like it's going to kind of be like a train sim story mode kind of thing. I'm going to have to do some planning with it. So if anybody would be interested in joining that, join my Discord. I might be doing some multiplayer. Really, I'm not too sure what you'll be doing in the series. Maybe you'll just kind of be there doing your thing. You know, maybe it'll just be a traditional multiplayer game on your end, but there's going to be me trying to do some role-playing, and so you'll kind of just be there to add life to it. So, yeah, if anyone's interested in that, do join my Discord. I might be starting a multiplayer server just to kind of play around with that and see how it works. If anybody wants to join in on that, again, join my Discord. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Train Simulator, Run8 Train Simulator. I'm going to take this back to Mojave Yard. We're going to take that consist up to Bakersfield, and that's where we'll start off the next episode. But anyways, let me turn off some stuff. Let's turn off that, let's turn off that, and let's turn off that. I'm going to take a screenshot. Thank you for watching this episode of Run8 Train Simulator. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace! And I probably shouldn't forget, but we do need to take the EOTD device with us. There we go.